Bro, I hate being angry. I don't know what it is. I mean, obviously, part of it is just like, when you getting sober, you have to kind of walk through all the things that you've been pushing down, right? But this anger that I have it's from so long. I don't even like it. Feels like ancestral rage. I don't, and I hate it. I hate this like feeling mad or like small things like upsetting me so much where like my day is ruined or like just like or treating people poorly, especially when it's like you know your significant other. It's like and also the worst part is like being aware enough to know like, hey, like I'm angry, like, but not being like wise enough to like ground yourself or like it's like I know I'm mad and I know I'm angry, yet it's like I can't stop it. I can't stop the rage. Like, and I think that it like makes it worse. It's like while I'm sitting there like and I'm like having a conversation with Julianne or something like that, and I'm like angry and I know I'm about to like snap or something like that. And I know I'm mad and I'm asking myself in my head, why are you so mad? And that voice just like shut the fuck up, right? And it just gets angrier and angrier, and then I'm like taking it out on people. But it's like, where is this even coming from? And I remember when I was like, I don't know, probably maybe, yeah, middle school. I was at a neighbor's house, bro, and me and one of the neighborhood kids were like, I don't know, having some issues or whatever it was. So we were at my friend's house, and the mom was like, "Oh, I know about you. Like you're just like your dad, right? Like you have anger issues. Like, dude, from like elementary school, bro. Like, and I've had it. I don't know. It's like my dad passed it down to me. You know what I mean? Like my sister doesn't have like that rage at all. She's more of like a like, and I'm usually like this. I usually like am very anti-conflict, but like when I get mad, it's just like, dude, it's so hard to turn it off. And I don't know how to, and I don't know how to, like, alchemy transmute. I guess is the right word. Like take this anger and transform it into something like beautiful, right? Like I guess this is what I'm doing here is because I'm so mad right now that I can't even like cook. I can't even like have a conversation with Julianne. Like I can't even like be a person because I'm just like so mad. It's like, what am I even? I don't even know what I'm mad about. That's the worst part. Nothing bad happened today. Nothing like I don't know. And I think that's also the part of addiction was like, you know, avoiding this because if I wasn't sober right now, I wouldn't be taking this. I wouldn't even be having this conversation at all because I wouldn't be mad anymore. I'll be chilling. But that's not right. Like I need to figure out how to like handle this myself, and I have a family member. I'm not gonna say who, but not like direct family members, distant family member, and he does like he was like he doesn't know what to do with anger, like so he partakes in things, right, like because he just kind of I think he came to the understanding. He's like, I can't win against this anger. Like I have this I don't even know what to do with it, and that's how I feel. Like there's this rage that it's like, what do I do? I don't even know how to like contact it or like talk to it or communicate with it because it's just a ball of rage, and water the ball of fire, and it needs water, but like I can't be that water. And when other people try to be water for me, like Julianne or something like that, it just makes the fire rage hotter. It's a weird thing, and I don't. And I guess this is helpful, right? Like, cause I'm letting it out here. Like, this is the point of my YouTube channel, is for me to release kind of the stuff and process my daily emotions. But it feels like an anger that is like generations long, like so passed down from generation to generation, and each generation it dissipates and it gets lesser and lesser, but it's still there. Like I'm obviously less angry than my dad, and my dad's way less angry than his dad, bro. My grandpa was, hey, rest in peace, bro, but he was an angry dude, bro. And I could only imagine like what my dad had to deal with, because my dad obviously is a lot better than my grandpa, but he's still an angry dude, right? And I worry about him a lot, and I've told him those concerns, and I was really happy because he got a stress test, like a cardiovascular test, and they actually said he has a heart of like a 30-year-old, so that made me really happy. But and maybe I'm just misunderstanding Italians, right? Because I'm Italian, I'm misunderstanding like how they talk, and maybe they're not actually angry, they just are loud, right? Besides the point, it's and tomorrow I have therapy and Wednesday I have therapy, right? So I'm gonna, and I don't even know if my therapist can handle this, and she's like the most competent person I met, the therapist I met, and I'm afraid, and there's been times where I've been on the edge of just snapping at her, not because she's being like triggering me or something like that, or that's not the right word, but more so like maybe she's pointing out something, or she's getting close to the truth, and then there's just anger comes out, and this, a lot of times anger is just your is created to protect you, right? Like anger is just like a part of you that needed protection, right? And that like anger was developed because of that, because it's like, let me fight back. It's the rage that fights back, But I'm afraid that I don't want to snap at her. I don't want. I like it's I'm duality. I can't stand that word because it's used in the most cringe ways ever. But there's this duality of like, in one hand, like I want to be a man of the people. I want to be able to articulate and communicate and like, talk to people, make friendships, and like just be like the charismatic dude that I am. On the other hand, I just have this freaking seething rage. I don't even seething rage at my dad, at myself, at the world. I don't know. I don't know. And so it's hard because, like let's say like at work, I don't think this happened like a couple jobs ago where it's like I come in, I'm charismatic. People know me to be like this really nice guy, this guy that's just like, energetic and bubbly, and like is just like a goofy guy, but also can be serious, also takes his work seriously, but like charismatic and like goofy. And then I'll come in one day and just be upset, and then people can see that, and then I say things I don't mean, and it's just like, and the worst part is like when you say things when you're angry, you can't take that back. And it doesn't matter if you go on to explain, oh, I was mad. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, and it's kind of weird. It's not about getting forgiveness. It's just more about, like, how do I control this, right? And I think people, like, release their anger in different ways. They go to the gym, and or they go to the rage room. Like, but the issue with things like that is you're not doing anything with anger. You're just doing things angry. But you're not like transforming the anger or attending to the anger and understanding what it's trying to communicate with you. You're just kind of being like letting it get itself out, right? Until it comes back again. Like, you're just doing the workout angry, right? So I don't know. Dude, I got cut up. My whole body is destroyed because of yesterday. Oh, and then also like it just gets stripped, bro. I came home and there was shit all over my floor. And because last night, like, she woke me up a couple times through the night. So my dog has a very sensitive stomach. And she woke me up a couple times through the night to like just whimpering, and I know what that means. It's like she's got to go. So I brought her out like 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning, I think like 7 in the morning to go, And I didn't understand because I hadn't fed her anything. Like, she's been eating her normal stuff. Turns out that when Willow made it back to my house by herself yesterday after I lost her in the woods, my neighbor fed her picadillo. If you know what that is, do you understand how insane that is to feed my dog picadillo rice? She's a very sensitive stomach. And so that's what she do. And then so it's like, okay, let me get her on a rice diet, rice and pumpkin. I gave her some rice and pumpkin. She threw it all up, bro. So like, I'm just stressed, bro. I'm just stressed. Like, I got like the most sickest dog ever, but she's my favorite. Anyways, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, I want to talk about this. Is like, I think for a long time, like every time I would get sober, like in the past, like for the last 5, 6 years, right? I would count the days, and it would be meaningful to me. But I realized that that's like I shouldn't be counting because like if I'm in the present moment, I don't even know what day it is, right? And I think that's like a fault of AA and NA. Is like when you go to like I've never been in one of those like meetings, but part of those is you get like chips. You get your little like 1 year bat, your little 1 year chip, your 6 month chip. But the issue is that your chip gets taken away instantly when you relapse, and I don't like how your sobriety becomes about keeping a streak rather than being like I have these habits that I've formed and these protections, and the only thing I have to do in this moment is this plan that I've set out. Like today, there's only like life in life. There's only one day. We only live one very prolonged day, right? Like there is no tomorrow. There's no yesterday. It's literally just today, you know. And so as long as you just don't do the thing today, then it doesn't matter, right? So it feels bad when you see these people and like they have 2 year chip, right? And then they relapse and then they get it taken away and then they have to start back from step one. But that's a misunderstanding because it's like if you have 2 years, that's like, sorry for my math, like 700 days. Over 700 days sober. And let's just say you relapse. Okay, so in 700 days, you did your fix one time. That's pretty good. You shouldn't start back at zero. And I think that's something I'm trying to like I'm not keeping track of anything. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I made it to a week. No, it's like there's only, and I've been like this before. I think a couple times, like a couple years ago, when it's like I didn't even keep track. I was just like, oh, there's only one day. It's today, and as long as I just don't do that thing today, that's it. There isn't like this mountain to climb. There isn't like I need to be sober for the rest of my life. It's like, oh, all I have to do is just not do it today, right? That's so much easier, and that's all that matters. It's like, and I think that's also maybe I haven't read the Atomic Habits, but I suppose that's probably what that's about. Is like, you know, it's not about I need to work out 4 times a week. I need to work out every single day. I need to like eat healthy every day. It's like, oh, just today, I should probably go on a run. Like, I feel like going on a run today. Or it's not about what you feel like. It's just like, oh, today it's really it's only about what you do today, right? You know, because tomorrow. Let me think about how to put this. Today is the tomorrow of yesterday, right? There's no difference between the days, right? It's all kind of just the same day. Like, I don't know. So, see, this makes me feel better. Like, it really does make me feel better. I really wasn't gonna post. I wasn't even gonna record it because I was like, I'm so mad. But I was like, that's when I had to record because that's how I let it out. I don't need to bottle this up. But yeah, if you guys have any tips and tricks how to deal with like anger, especially as a man, I would really appreciate hearing that, because I don't know, it's just this deep seated like in my core, just this freaking you know, I don't know. I need to figure it out, but we only can do so much today. I'm about to make some burgers, some guac. But guys, girls, gays, queers, they, them, these are any all. Everyone, anyone. Have a blessed rest of your Tuesday. I'll catch you guys on a beautiful Wednesday.